How's it going, everyone? We have been getting gameplay of a lot of games that will be dropping here in the future. I don't want to say near future since some of these games might be a ways away, but one that's going a little bit under the radar is the brand new free-to-play 3D RPG Arknights Endfield, which has gotten a 15-minute gameplay demo giving us a lot of insight into the game. And once again, this is a free-to-play RPG, so you won't have to spend any money to play the game. Obviously, will have its microtransaction elements, but we've got 15 minutes of gameplay on that. So I do want to give you guys some insight on that, and on top of that, we've got a couple of updates on some smaller games coming out on PlayStation 5. More on those at the end of this video. Update on Possessors, which will be coming to PS5 on November the 11th, and Lethal Honor Order of the Apocalypse that'll be launching October the 7th. But first of all, we've gotten 15 minutes of gameplay for Arknights Endfield, which is a brand new free-to-play 3D RPG, and it looks like it's got some stylish gameplay, and this is a game that definitely isn't gonna be a blowaway game from a technical standpoint, but I feel like the environments look quite good, the art style is great, and some of the actual effects that we see out of this gameplay demo, the buildings falling, I think that looks quite impressive. I think that all looks quite impressive, and some of the traversal elements also look pretty good. The game is set in Talos 2, a dangerous world rife with catastrophes and risk. The first frontier's mates toiled for years to establish a foothold settlement sheltered by massive walls formed a new foundation for our civilization, but the vast wildlands and uninhabited territories stretching far beyond the colonies of the civilization banned have yet to be surveyed. As such, most of the world remains untamed. Expansion and exploration are unchanging themes that go hand in hand with progress. Iridium engines rumble in the wildlands while production machinery works around the clock to deploy new automated industry complex AIC production lines, explore the world of Talos 2 and gather various resources and use the AIC system to overcome dangers and work with the operators to build a better homeland for humanity. A new era of change has dawned upon this ancient world. Time to make your choice. Administrator. The Administrator is at the helm of this story, and the page on the PlayStation Store is already live. We don't have a 2026 announced release window for the game yet, but given that we are getting gameplay, that the game will ultimately be out in 2026, but we'll see if that ultimately comes to fruition. Again, the Administrator is at the helm of the story. I'm Ready, the Administrator of Enfield Industries. According to the historical records of Talos 2, the Administrator stands as a key guardian who protected the civilization of this planet and saved humanity from multiple catastrophic disasters. The Edmonds' heroic deeds have given rise to many stories, tales, and even rumors. However, the Edmonds' identity remains elusive, and only a handful of people have ever seen the legend in person. Other factions within the Civilization band are well aware that Enfield has a very special trump card in their hand, but that is all they know. The Administrator's mysterious mastery over Iridium and the Protocol Network, along with the Edmonds' need for periodic long-term hibernation, is one of Enfield's most important secrets. The gameplay is set on Talos 2. The great mountain ranges, crisscrossing river systems, and rich vegetation cover gave rise to a rather resilient biosphere. Automated production lines use logistics units to link facilities with different functions to create automated production lines that produce gear, medication, food, explosives, and other products automatically. Eliminate active blight, approach the mass, and use the scanning feature to decrypt the blight structure, trace the blight veins to the blight core, and then use physical attacks or explosives to eliminate the blight core and nullify the active blight. And eliminate the anchors. Anchors spawn inorganic yet animate constructs known as the Ageloi, one of the major threats faced by the people living on Talos 2. Destroying the core of an anchor is the most effective method for eliminating it and ending the threat in progress. They have been running beta tests on the game over the course of the last 9 months, and this 15-minute gameplay demo that did just drop is the latest version of the game as far as how much progress it has been making, and it seemingly has been making pretty solid progress over the last year or so in development and during the beta test. At the end of the gameplay demo, you do also see a big battle with one of the bosses, and that looks to be, you know, a bit of a spectacle as far as what to expect out of the game, and hopefully that'll translate into the final version of the game when Arknights Endfield ultimately does release. Again, we don't have a 2026 window, but given that they are putting out significant gameplay videos, they have been doing beta testing Hopefully 2026 is when we can expect the game to officially drop. Moving on from that, I do want to give you guys a heads up on a couple of smaller games that are coming out. Side-scrolling action-adventure game in Possessors will be launching on PlayStation 5 on November the 11th. Now, this is coming from Devolver Digital and developer Heart Machine. If you're not familiar with Heart Machine, they did Hyper Light Drifter. Hyper Light Breaker is available as well. They also did Solar Ash. Hyper Light Drifter was a really well-received game, and now they're back with Possessors. In Possessors, you play as Luca, a high schooler trapped in the ruins of Sanzu City, a sprawling metropolis overrun with otherworldly horrors following an interdimensional catastrophe. Her body broken, Luca strikes a deal with Rem, a newly freed demon in need of a host. Together, they make a last-ditch effort to survive. Possessors combines elements of platform fighters and Metroidvanias, offering stylish combat and exploration with a focus on juggling, aerial combos, and improvised weapons like kitchen knives, a guitar, and a computer mouse. As Luca and Rem learn to coexist, they'll develop new skills to help them navigate a huge interconnected city while exploring different districts, each with unique challenges and atmospheres. Possessors also explores themes of codependency, loss, and survival as Luca searches for her mother and best friend in the ruins of Sanzu. A fractured world, it takes place across the interconnected sprawl of a destroyed megacity, from collapsed skyscrapers to an abandoned aquarium, all riddled with secrets. Hauntingly beautiful 3D environments form a stunning backdrop over which hand-drawn and animated characters and mysterious science fiction horror action takes center stage. A complex narrative, choose multiple paths in an open-ended world structure as you look to uncover the truth behind the catastrophe, and a precision engagement. Gameplay is centered around tight, fast-paced platforming with a range of unique movement abilities that extend to its tense, precise combat, balanced ground and air attacks replete with combos and juggles as you encounter a variety of deadly enemies. Possessors is due out on November 11th. And lastly, we do have Lethal Honor Order of the Apocalypse. That'll be coming out October 7th. A roguelite hack-and-slash action game with a pretty cool art style, as well. A challenging hack-and-slash roguelite title featuring eldritch creatures, fast-paced melee combat, and powerful abilities. Become part of a secret organization that investigates the paranormal and fights for the survival of humanity. Hand-drawn comic panels are seamlessly integrated into the gameplay to fully immerse you into a dark story full of mystery and intrigue. With every run and every death, you uncover more of the dangers of Wolf Island and the secrets that lie within. Intense, fast-paced combat will test your skills. Attacking relentlessly will only lead you to your early demise. Find your own style by combining unique abilities, artifacts, and enchantments into powerful combinations, and experience the mysteries of brutal and punishing hack-and-slash roguelike gameplay. Gritty, hand-drawn, dark age graphic novel art style combined with 3D scenarios, several different biomes, and playable key characters with their own storyline, abilities, and playstyles, and unveil a mature, dark, and complex story seamlessly integrated into procedurally generated runs. Lethal Honor Order of the Apocalypse will be dropping October the 7th. And that's gonna do it for me. Again, Arknights Endfield, a brand new free game coming to PlayStation 5. Hopefully in 2026, we got the prologue gameplay, a 15-minute gameplay demo for that. And again, hopefully will be out next year. Possessors will be dropping on November the 11th, and Lethal Honor Order of the Apocalypse will be dropping on October the 7th. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.